Good morning. I'm Henry Ireland, pastor of the Mount Pleasant Missionary Baptist Church of Lisbon, and I'm excited and delighted to share with this board the experience that have accompanied me for 50 plus years, I won't say how many, in the city of Grambling and this university. First of all, I want to echo all of the speakers concerning Dr. Poole. My mother, rest her soul, said to me a few years ago, if it's not broke, don't try to fix it. And I'm here to tell you, Dr. Poole don't need any fixing. We just need him to continue what he's already doing. Let me say this to you. I want to commend this board for having the dignity to come and listen to us share our feelings. We want you to know, yes, I agree with Pastor Sumner. Many of us are praying. Let me share this with you too. This interim president thought enough of the Mount Pleasant Missionary Baptist Church with less than 150 members to speak to our seniors. He is down to earth. He knows how to share with young people. And Lord God, he knows how to steal the love of adults. Let me tell you something. We need to continue for the Grambling State University to grow. God bless you, and thank you very much.
Good morning. To the chairman and members of the board, I'm delighted to echo some things. It's sort of a summary, it appears at this point, of what you've been hearing. Yes, I'm Lamore Carter. I've lived in this community 60 years now. Spent 41 years with Grambling. Still doing something for Grambling. It's more like 50. The interim president, Dr. Frank Poole, I'm going to read this, make sure I get it in time, has been extremely effective and efficient in calming the fears of doubters of his capability. As a gifted leader, very well versed in the full nature, problems, and dynamics of higher education, while showing due sensitivity to the many publics and factions of this region, he has utilized clever and tested means as he assessed the voiced concerns, hopes, and dreams of the university at every good opportunity. He's done that. He has shown his knack for planning and making best use of talents available. He has demonstrated outstanding interpersonal skills and enviable physical and mental stamina. That's Dr. Poole. This has been more than a very hard bit of work, but in an extremely demanding environment. And yes, to echo so many words I've heard in criticism of some previous persons, Dr. Poole is indeed a people person. Few, if any, other persons could have led GSU so well through the challenges resulting from the budget cuts, several critically important accreditations, visits, and the great and increasingly uneasiness about the future of GSU. His work has been exemplary as interim president. His work has been exemplary. Dr. Poole has proven his case that he has the desired qualifications of a new president and should be offered the position of the next president of Grambling State University. This is my view, and in my opinion, it is the sentiment of the Grambling community at large, the GSU alumni, and the student body. I thank you.
I've been here for the last 30 years, probably close to retirement. I served as the Dean of the College of Business for 11 years, and I was the President of the Faculty Senate before Matthew, and currently I'm the Vice President for Faculty Senate also. I'm going to present to you a slightly different view in terms of process rather than making recommendations. A Faculty Senate is not in the business of making recommendations. Faculty Senate is the vanguard for Grambling State University to make sure that the process is open, transparent, and equitable. And so let me make my point in three parts. The first part is what took place over the last 11 years. Second part is what have Master Plan 1 and 2 have got to do with Grambling State University. And part 3 is the challenges that we are facing and that we'll be facing. And then you can make your, from that you can make your recommendation what type of president we should have. Over the last 11 years, we had we had 3 interim presidents and 4 regular presidents. So we have gone through 7 presidents. So much instability that didn't help the school. And so in 2002, there were 2 commissions. One was Task Force for Funding for Public University and Community Colleges. The other one was Louisiana Task Force on Post-Secondary Education that made the recommendation for the master plan for higher education, by which we live now. And at that time, there was nobody from Grambling State University representing Grambling. Therefore, if we had a strong president at the time, he should have fought for open admission. Let Grambling State University be the only university in the state to have open admission. By now, our enrollment would have been over 10,000 students if we had open admission. But we were told that after 2005, we will not have open admission. So we have to abide by, the regulations, that were done at that time. And that didn't help Grambling State University. Second master plan deals with enrollment, retention, and graduation, on all of them we don't seem to do well because of the instability of presidents. So what are the challenges for Grambling State University? The Tucker Commission is making a recommendation, trying to make a recommendation of merging universities and removing duplicate programs. If those things are passed, we will be in trouble because we will probably may not fare well. So those, and on top of that, due to oil spill, the state might lose $2 billion revenue. In which case, I think there's a talk about, cutting, cutting our funds. So those are the challenges we have. Based on what I said, I hope you give us, the president that will make sure that Grambling State University survives.